I read Georgia Longstreet's testimony in Donald Trump's New York criminal trial so that you don't have to. She's mostly here because the prosecution isn't allowed to hire actors to do dramatic readings of Donald Trump's tweets, which is a shame because I'm available. Georgia Longstreet has been working on Donald Trump's case for a year and a half, and during that time, she has analyzed 25 to 30 accounts across Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Truth Social. First, the prosecution asks her why she thinks the posts that were coming from Donald Trump's accounts were coming from Donald Trump, and she talks about verified accounts on these platforms. Then the prosecution essentially has her read out loud various tweets from Donald Trump. We start with one where he's complaining about John McCain. Then we've got one on October 15th of 2016, which I remember the date specifically on this one because I think it is between Michael Cohen opening up the one account from the first LLC at First Republic and then the second account from the second LLC at First Republic because he never funds the first one. Anyway, that tweet is about how nobody respects women more than Donald Trump respects women. During that same time period, there's more of him saying that all of the stories that all of the women have told about him are 100% made up. He also says that he's losing women voters because the media is reporting this story and that is them rigging the election in 2016, which he does go on to win, kind of, in like an electoral college sense. Then we jump forward to 2023 and we've got a post on Truth Social where he says, "I did nothing wrong in the Horseface case," and goes on to say that he hasn't seen Stormy Daniels in 18 years. Then we've got a Truth Social post from August 4th of 2023 where Donald Trump writes, "If you go after me, I am coming after you." Cross-examination starts off with the defense asking Georgia Longstreet if she's been watching Michael Cohen's TikTok recently. She says that she hasn't, at least not in any official capacity. Then the defense asks her about the time period that she's been monitoring, and she says that she's going back from 2015 to 2017 to look through all these accounts because that's the time period that affects the case, and that she's also monitoring contemporary activities from when she got this assignment going forward. And then we're on what feels like another conspiracy theory-esque line of reasoning where the defense is like, yeah, but like, you don't know how Twitter works, right? You don't work at Twitter. You don't know if the verified accounts are the people. Like, Donald Trump's account could have essentially been anything. And while we're at it, you weren't sitting over Donald Trump's shoulder while he was tweeting, so you have no idea what he really wrote. And you honestly definitely don't know the intent behind what he was saying. Like, for example, that thing you read earlier where he said, "If you come after me, I'll go after you." You have no idea what he meant by "I'll come after you" there, do you? And then Georgia Longstreet is like, I mean, I have an assumption, but no, I don't technically know what he meant by that. And then the defense is like, you have other cases, right? You do other things at your job. And Georgia Longstreet is like, not any cases that take up as much of my time as this case. And he's like, yeah, but you monitor other things, right? And she's like, yeah, this is an entire functioning district attorney's office. I do other things. Sometimes there are other people in cases who exist. You're correct. You figured that out. Okay, up next is Hopex. How are we feeling? Are your ears ringing yet? Do you still want more?